Have you ever thought about being treated like a king by people? Being respected, valued, and even admired? All of this is within your reach because of a very simple principle that states, the way you behave determines how people will treat you. If you change your current paradigm, recognize your worth, and act as if you were destined for greatness, with self-confidence, calmness, indifference, and determination, which are the traits of a true king, the sky will be your limit. But first, you need to understand that the way you behave is determined by your paradigms, which are mental programs installed in our minds. They shape our thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. In other words, paradigms control our entire lives. Often, people don't even realize this because paradigms are formed when we are children, during a phase when our conscious mind is not yet fully developed, and we can't differentiate between truth and lies. We accept everything we're told and simply take it as truth. It is in these moments that paradigms are created, and until you change them, you will keep getting the same results you've always had in your life. You might want to become a millionaire, but if there's a belief within you that says it's impossible because you were born poor, because your family always said rich people are bad, or that the only way to become rich is by being dishonest, you will never become a millionaire. You might want to be treated like a king, but if there's something inside you saying you're not worthy, nothing will change. This happens because your paradigm, which operates subconsciously, is not aligned with what you consciously want. 90% of your life is governed by your subconscious, while only 10% is governed by your conscious mind. No matter how much you consciously want to change, your subconscious programming keeps you stuck in the same place. That's why, before worrying about changing your results, you need to focus on changing what is causing them. The only way to change an effect is by changing its cause. You change your paradigms by recognizing their existence, deconstructing them, replacing them with new ones, and repeating this daily until they enter your subconscious. It's a simple process, but it's not easy. A paradigm you took years to build won't be deconstructed overnight. It will take time, but from the moment you change your paradigm, your life will completely change. When I say, be treated like a king, most people might think, but I'm just an ordinary person. My family comes from humble origins, we have nothing special, and we don't come from any royal lineage. But know this, we all have a divine origin. And that origin is not physical, but spiritual. Yet, most people forget this and end up settling for less than they deserve because they are conditioned not to see their own value. Many even believe they have no value, that they are not worthy of greatness, and they feel inferior when standing next to others. When we were children, everything seemed so easy and simple. Limits didn't seem to exist. But as we grew older, limits were imposed on us, and we believed them. People will tell you who you are, what your limits are, what you can or cannot do, and what your worth is. But no matter what they say, only you can define these things. No one else. A king knows his worth. That's why he is respected. When you recognize your value and start demanding what you truly deserve, things change. Before anything existed in reality, it had to exist in someone's mind. Before we existed, we had to exist in the mind of the Creator. That's why we are children of God, because we are His creation. God is the universal mind that gave rise to everything that exists, including us, who are an expression of that universal mind. We are like pieces of a puzzle that, when put together, form an image of God. That's why we are all made in His image and likeness. But because of our limited perception, we believe we are separate from God. This is merely an illusion because we are all pieces that make up the same puzzle. In the end, we are all connected because we come from the same source, known as God. This origin makes us kings by nature, but we forget this throughout our lives. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We were all born destined for greatness because we are children of God. You are destined to live an incredible life, the one you've always dreamed of. You were born with everything you need to achieve all your dreams, with the power to create your own reality through your mind, the most powerful tool in the entire universe. You just need to learn how to use this incredible gift that God has given you. Most people haven't realized this great power yet, and prefer to complain about the life they have, living in the hope that one day things will magically change overnight. Let me tell you something, nothing will fall from the sky into your lap, no matter how much you pray, hoping it will happen. You will have to chase your dreams to make them come true. Some people only wish for things but are not willing to do what it takes to achieve what they want. That's why they don't get anywhere in life, living only to complain. Wake up to life. You are destined for greatness, to live a king's life. But you'll need determination to reach your full potential. You need to figure out what you truly want and go after it with determination. The only way to be determined is by having a clear goal in life. This will give you an aura of power and make people respect you much more. Look at human history. Some of the most powerful people to ever walk the earth were incredibly determined. They knew exactly what they wanted and didn't stop until they achieved it. No matter how many times they failed or fell, they always got back up with the same determination to make it work, persisting until they succeeded. And you must be the same if you want to get somewhere. You need to be determined in whatever you do, and this will bring you many results, including the respect of others, because everyone admires someone who is determined. If you find yourself unable to act with determination on something, maybe you're pursuing the wrong thing, and it's time to rethink your life and what you truly want from it. A determined person is a confident person who believes in their ability to handle any situation. They believe because they know themselves and understand they can do anything. This is the source of self-confidence. All the powerful people in this world are self-confident. That confidence comes from excelling at something. And people only excel at something through preparation, which comes from experience. Let's imagine two scenarios to help you understand this better. Imagine you have an exam at college, but it's not just any exam. It's the hardest one you've ever taken in your life. In the first scenario, you don't study at all. What will happen on the day of the exam? Insecurity will overwhelm you. In the second scenario, you did something different. You studied a lot for the exam. What will happen on the exam day? You'll feel much more confident because you know you're ready, as you prepared. What's the difference between these two scenarios? Experience. In the first, you didn't study. In the second, you studied extensively. When you study, you gain experience with the content. It's experience that builds your confidence. The best way I know to build self-confidence is through sports. My recommendation is the gym and martial arts. The gym will sculpt your body. Martial arts will prepare you to face any situation in life. Together, these two create an incredible level of self-confidence that will spill over into all areas of your life. This brings many benefits, like calmness, which is the hallmark of the powerful. It's a characteristic of kings. They act calmly, as if they have total control of the situation. Even when something goes out of control, they remain calm because they know it's the best way to handle any problem. Anxious people can't think of the best solution to a problem because their emotions are getting in the way. Calm people, on the other hand, can find the best solution because their emotions are under control. Emotional control brings the calmness that allows your mind to enter a more receptive state for ideas. That's why things in life often flow so well when you're calm, because calmness is a divine state. You can't let anything or anyone take you out of this mental state. It's easy to stay calm during good times. Anyone can do that. But staying calm during bad times, that's something only the powerful can do. To learn how to stay calm in any situation, you need to master dealing with offenses, criticism, judgments, or problems that cannot be solved. The best way to deal with these things is through indifference because it demonstrates superiority. You are bigger than your problems, so they shouldn't affect you. Surely you've seen people who react to everything that happens. These people don't give off a sense of power. Instead, they project inferiority because they're easily shaken by anything. On the other hand, people who remain unaffected by anything seem far more superior because they show greater control over situations. These people are indifferent to things that are beyond their control. That's the secret to handling these situations. And remember, when you recognize your own worth, the world begins to treat you with the respect you deserve.